Okay, in this video today, I'm gonna go over my keys for chipping to be a great chipper of the golf ball, which is really, really easy if you know the right things to focus on. So, let's do it right now. I've been bummed. It's been raining super hard here, living in Los Angeles, and look at my net, so I gotta fix that. We've got a little break in the rain, so we're gonna go over some chipping tips for you to help your game. And this is really going to be, I think, a game changer for all of us. It's something I've done for many years, and so I'm gonna share it with you today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that now. I really appreciate it. And hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. You're gonna love it. I hope you're gonna love it. Let me know. I think it's good. I don't wanna oversell it, but I like what we're about to do today. Let's go. Okay, so today is chipping. It's different than pitching, and I have some keys that will work for pitching as well, but this is something these are things I like to think about when it comes to really those short little chip shots that give so many of us so many problems. So first things first, before we get to that, let's go through just basic setup fundamentals. Your weight is gonna be on your front foot, okay? And your hands could be center, forward, or more forward. So if you move your hands way far forward, I want you to open the face up a bit, okay? Because the more forward your hands go, the more this leading edge is going to interact with the turf. I don't like that. It makes it really difficult. So if I go way forward with my hands, I want to open that up and engage the bounce. But just set up, weight on the left side, hands center or forward, depending, it's just personal preference in my opinion, okay? So that's just basic setup. And then step one, here's where we're gonna go. The first thing we wanna do for these little chips, and we're talking little chips like this, like these little guys, you know? Those little dudes. I know, I'm here on the mat and hitting on my concrete because the grass is all muddy, so it's fine. Here we go. So step one is going to be your takeaway. Here we go. The takeaway needs to be really slow. That's too quick, okay? We want a nice slow takeaway like this, right here. Set slow little takeaway. This is too slow. Okay, that's too slow. And this is too fast. That's neither of those are good. Just nice and smooth, slow takeaway right here. Okay? That's step one of the process. You gotta have the right speed on the takeaway. Slow takeaway. Okay, step two, here's my thought process for this, is I think thigh high. Thigh high, okay? What does that mean? Every one of my chips is gonna kind of be in my thigh area. That's where I'm going. Thigh high, thigh high. This is hip high. That's too high. That's for pitching the ball. Different shot, okay? Chipping, everything's gonna be thigh high. Slow takeaway, thigh high, right in here. Okay, that's those little guys. Thigh high, thigh high. Somewhere around my thighs. Right here. Super short, you're just right there, okay? So thigh high, right there. That's step two. Okay, so step three now, here's what it is. It's the getting into our transition plagues a lot of people, okay? So we're taking it back slow, we're going thigh high, and we want to slow down into the transition. So you're not going there at the speed at which you took it back. You're taking it back, and then you're slowing, coming to a stop into the transition, right? We take it back slow, and we slow it down, right? You don't take it back and then stop. That's no good. You want to take it back and then slowly slow down. It's like you sped up a little bit. You just started to accelerate, and now you're backing off, and you're backing it off. That's the thought. You want to slow it down into the transition point, the end of this backswing. Okay? You're just slowing it down. Slow it down into the transition area. The top of the the end of the swing, okay? Because we're gonna come to a pause. Like Tin Cup said, like you wanna pause, give a little wiggle to the golf gods, right? So we're coming to a pause. So in order to stop, you have to slow down first. That's the thought of going to the end of your chip backswing, right? Just start slowing it down. Got it. Now, step 4 is we're adding on to step 3, which is step 4. And so it kind of all happens together, but in my mind, I like to think of them as 2 different steps. So step 3 is you slow, step 4 is you're gonna accelerate. And it's like you're coming into a stop sign, but you're not gonna stop all the way, right? You're gonna do the rolling stop. So you come up, you slow down, and then you slowly accelerate after the stop, right? So when we say accelerate through the ball, it doesn't necessarily mean our forward swing has to be faster than our backswing. It just has to not slow down as we approach the ball. So that's this step, is we come to a slow stop and then we continue and we accelerate through slowly. So you take it back slow down, you wait like infinitesimal amount of time, and then you accelerate through. Okay? Slow, pause. Okay? Slow, pause, slowly accelerate up. Right there. In other words, another thought is, I'm waiting to feel the weight of the club head before I accelerate. It's just this little, it's like a curve, like a little S wave, like a little, that's what you want. That's the thought process of 3 and step 4. Step 3, step 4. That slow acceleration. Don't think like, I gotta, no, it's whoop, right there. And it's that right there. If you get that, if that's all you get out of here, it's gonna be a game changer. Just that piece. Just this little, like, just feel it. Slowly accelerate. It's not, like, no. It's just, you could go slow. You're gonna have great shots. It's just a chip shot. You're not trying to go that far. So it's just slow, you got it. Slow acceleration. Let's go to step 5. You're gonna love this. Okay, step 5 is, this is going to really, I think it's gonna really help. It's all gonna help, but this is something that's really gonna be like a turning point for you. So where do you accelerate, right? We took it back slow, we went thigh high, we slowed into the transition point, we slowly accelerated beyond that. Now here's what I'm talking about. Where is the acceleration point at which you're thinking go, right? And it's right at impact. Right, not before impact, it's literally like at impact. It's like this. Here's the ball, here's your club, right? If I just did this and hit it, that's fine, right? You're gonna be fine. But this is what I'm thinking. I want this. If I come in and then I give it a little boom, boom, like a little hit right there, right? And I just bump it. So I'm coming in, and I bump it, right? That's what I'm feeling, like a little extra bump. And it happens, it's in my chest, it's in my arms, it's just boom. It's just that little boom. That's your acceleration point right at the bottom, like you're almost under the ball, and then you start to give it that little bump. And it's a feeling, right? But the fastest part of your swing is literally right. Try to time it. So I'm slowly, and then I go right as I make contact with that ball. Here you are, and I'm just slow, and it's right at impact. Right there, right at impact. A little short chip, right at impact. I'm just feeling that little bump, right there. Right there. And it's just a little pop, not like that, but just a little bit. You just, and you feel it. Little acceleration, right, time it at impact will revolutionize your chipping if you just can get that piece. But now, those are the 5 steps. You think that's the end? We just begun. Now I'm gonna show you how to exponentially use this to make your short game exponentially better than ever before. So we're gonna take this, everything we learned, and watch this. Here we go. Okay, you're like, what's he doing? Okay, this is my little putting, my indoor putting mat from Pro Advanced Sports. You can use this, you could use just tees, you can put on the ground, you can put clubs there. I don't care what you use. I'll leave a link below for this. I get nothing out of it, but I want to use it so you can have a visual of what I'm trying to accomplish right now. Just think about it. With every sport you do, you kind of learn a technique, and then what do? You drill it. You do it in a drill so that you can learn it, and it just exponentially increases your abilities, just like that, by doing a drill. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all those techniques, combine them together. I'm gonna use what I just learned, those 5 tips, and I'm going to do this. I'm gonna hit each ball farther than the next. And this is perfect because everything's represented by 1 foot marks. So it's about 2 feet in front of me, goes to 8 feet, so that's 10 feet. And I'm literally trying to land a ball at 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4, all the way to 8. And I want to see if I could do it using the 5 steps that I just learned. I mean, if I just went to 8 feet all the time, I would be a lot better. But if I could control the distance while I'm incorporating these steps, forget it. Lights out. My chipping is you'll never yip again. So I'm going right here, just as close to 1 foot as possible. Okay, pretty good. Now I want to hit the 2 foot. Pretty good, just went maybe 2.5 feet. Now I'm going to 3. Okay, so that went shorter than the other one. So I start all over again, back to 1. You get the idea. You see how I'm using a drill to use the techniques that I just learned. And the more you do stuff like this, the much better you're going to be in your short game. Use something like this, do it on the green, put clubs down, put tees down, I don't care what you put down. Do something, 1 foot increments. That will really hone in your touch, your feel, your ability, your game, your scores will go lower, and you'll your friends will just like you a lot better. Or they might not like you because you're whooping them so badly. Let me know. I want to know how. You got to do this part of it, okay? But if you even if you didn't get all the tips perfectly, if you did the drill, forget it. You're going to be way better. But hopefully a few of these little tips will, sink in, and it'll help you so much in those little chip shots. So let me know how you like it. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I love you guys. Good luck. I'll see you next time.